Though it has been many years since a firm belief in vampires has plagued society, one can still wonder, could modern medicine defend against such a monster? A vampire attacks as night envelops the world, and a poor man struggles for breath as blood pours quickly onto the cold, dark floor. His fate hangs so preciously in the balance. The location of the bite and the amount of blood lost could very well mean life or death for this poor soul. If the vampire bite damaged a major vein or artery, the resulting blood loss would be fatal, even if you were kind enough not to drink too much. Because the heart pumps with such regularity and because it would be pumping at a higher rate due to the anxiety of attack, blood would spurt quickly out of the wound and be lost into the dead of night. In fact, the heart would be able to pump out 5 liters of blood in less than a minute. The average person can only lose up to 4 pints of blood and remain alive. Should the vampire draw on more than this, the attack would be fatal. In the case, however, that neither the wound nor the blood loss brought on the Grim Reaper, the victim would be able to receive a blood transfusion. The first step in a normal blood transfusion would be to test for blood type. Blood type depends on both the antigens present on the surface of the red blood cells and the antibodies present within the plasma. Antigens may consist of proteins, carbohydrates, glycoproteins, or glycolipids. Within the plasma of our blood, we also have antibodies. These tiny molecules are shaped to fit the antigens for differing blood types, causing the blood to coagulate and clot. In a patient, it is vital that the right blood type is found so as not to cause such a coagulation during a transfusion. In a serious trauma situation where a large amount of blood was lost, doctors would use ORBCs and type AB plasma as they contain neither antigens nor antibodies and thus can be given to anyone. Through an IV line, new blood would travel the normal route of circulation, leaving the left ventricle of the heart, traveling through the arteries to the capillaries to the veins, and finally back to start again via the vena cava into the right atrium of the heart. Blood, though it may not bring you youth or eternal life, is nonetheless vital to our existence. Whether or not it is caused by the attack of a malicious vampire, you may, like 4.9 million people across the country, need a blood transfusion yourself one day. For this reason, donating to the blood bank is so important. After all they want is your blood.